Hey everyone, I am Dr. Nicole and I am the co-owner of Integrative Wellness Group here in Belmar, New Jersey. And for those of you that are new to watching, just a little bit about who we are and the style of practice that we have here in Belmar is we are a full-service facility that is really trying to set the standard for how healthcare is being done by providing a comprehensive and one-of-a-kind approach. And this is something that has evolved tremendously over time, and it's been partly because of our own journey in addition to the experiences that we've had with our clinical practice and the treatment of patients. And one of the biggest things that I explain to people on a regular basis is that you don't know what you don't know. And the reason why I say this is because personally getting into this industry, I did not get into this industry because I was very ill and I had an integrative or functional medicine doctor that actually helped me get back to being well. I primarily had the opposite. I felt that I was very healthy. I felt that I worked out and I did the best that I could with my lifestyle. And when I got into this industry, I ended up doing a lot more comprehensive testing than I had in the past, because I was in the traditional model of using conventional blood work and very minimal testing and really only going to the doctor when I was sick. And as I transitioned into this world, I wanted to do more elaborate testing on myself. And as I did it, I almost did it with a cocky smirk on my face, thinking that everything was going to come back pristine. And when I had my testing come back, I realized that I actually had a lot more issues than I originally thought. And this was very eye-opening, but also confusing to me, because at first I was like, could this be right? And trust me, this is something that we talk about with patients often, because there is an initial of like, oh, that's really interesting, or I can't believe that would be going on. But as you piece the puzzle together, my results actually made a lot of sense. And what I realized for myself and many other people is that we just start to settle for these low-grade symptoms that we experience on a day-to-day basis. We start to just think that the sinus congestion that we wake up with is normal, the fatigue that we have, or that crash in the middle of the day is normal, or the restless sleep that we have is normal, or if we eat out that we have a stomach disruption, or we have an abnormal bowel movement. These are all things that we kind of dismiss as just being our normal, and we settle for the lack of energy, and we settle for feeling foggy and noticing that our memory isn't as good as it used to be. And then traditionally we get told it's because we're aging. And this is something that I find so valuable for you to understand, that you don't have to settle for that. You don't have to settle for those low-grade symptoms. And more importantly, don't wait to fix it until it's broke. Because this is what's going to really allow us to not only feel good on a day-to-day, but to be proactive in preventing something more serious down the line. We live in a model that we're told that our genetics are going to dictate what's going to happen to our health. And this is something that we actually can be in control of, because our lifestyle choices play a significant role in how we express our genetics. So overall, it's so important to just understand you don't know what you don't know, but there are very, very strategic ways for you to get that clarity. And this is really just a matter of taking a step outside of the conventional model and getting more elaborate testing to truly understand where your body is at, number one, but also to reveal the mystery behind your symptoms. Because so many people are not feeling their best, they are tired, they're not sleeping, they feel hormonally off, their moods are all over the place. We are in an epidemic of depression and anxiety, and most of the time your labs are coming back and saying that you're healthy or everything is normal. And that is what is so increasingly frustrating for people, because they don't know and they just start to think, this is my new normal. This is what I have to settle for. And IWG really gives you the tools to know that you don't have to settle for it. You can get answers to your symptoms, and most importantly, you can get solutions.